What is your one word right now? How do you feel? What are you feeling at the moment? About
Excited.
This? Excited. Cool. What are you excited about?
I'm excited about speaking, actually doing the podcast, and I've never done one before. And I'm excited to be part of it.
Awesome. That's great. So you're doing your first podcast, and are you talking this weekend? Are you doing a talk?
No.
Okay.
No. Thank goodness. Thank
And-
goodness, no.
So if you were going to do a talk, what do you think you would talk on?
Believing in yourself.
Believing in yourself. What do you mean by that?
What I mean is that in order to go forward, you have to believe in yourself. Whenever there are trials, there's tribulations, whenever there's hurdles that are in front of you, you keep on having to believe in yourself. And you have to, every morning, you have to have that affirmation, I believe in myself.
Awesome. So how do you practically do that in your daily life?
I'm going to say no, but yes.
No, but yes.
Because it doesn't sound very good if I don't do it.
No,
So I'm going to pretend I do.
Okay, but
No, but whenever I'm faced with any difficulty, I do. I say I believe in myself. And it's a message that I always give to people when they're needing mentoring themselves. I always say the first thing you have to do is to believe in yourself.
That's awesome. That's very cool. I believe in you.
Aww.
So there we go.
That's so nice.
So you're based in Durban?
I'm based in Durban, yes.
Cool. And what can you tell us what you do?
I am now, because my job has shifted, I am overseeing the international sales for my company, which I founded 25 years ago.
Wow.
And the company is called Imperial Armour.
Imperial Arm.
Armour.
Oh, armor. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you guys sell?
We manufacture everything to do with saving people's lives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's
So
quite
things
a
like?
statement. Quality is obviously really important. Tongue in cheek, but it is. So it's whether it's going to be selling to the military, whether at war, whether needing body armor, helmets, plates.
Okay.
We supply that. So I've supplied throughout Africa and large contracts into the Middle East as well. And yeah, we also do demining contracts. So like demining equipment. I have a tooling machine in Pakistan.
Okay, that's exciting.
So, yeah, there is yeah, it is.
So
good.
tell us a little bit about demining.
Demining is what they do is they armor all the borders around the countries because people are trying to hop over the borders. For instance, like from India into Pakistan. Now what they're doing, it's quite hectic. They actually line the ground with mines. So
To deter people?
Yeah, it's basically to blow them up.
Yeah, so it prevents. Instead of building a wall, you just
Maiming people.
oh, gosh. Okay.
Not cool.
No, not great. Okay, so what led you to providing that service, to having demining equipment? Why did you do that?
Demining was, I have to be honest, in everything that I've done, it's like I evolve. So I did the body armor. I even made ballistic underwear, which went on to CNN News in America. So everything I've done and bras, ladies' bras. So everything I've done has always been, what's the next step?
Okay.
And I was actually approached by somebody in Dubai to actually manufacture the actual specific product for the United Nations. And I took that on. That was in 2012. And then I created the product, and then I started working with the army who were in Dubai. And that's how I started making demining products for United Nations.
Okay. Awesome. So it's a pretty big problem to be solving.
It is, and it's ongoing.
Yeah. And is that something you feel like you're really drawn to, or is it something you just feel like you stumbled upon and it's like, well, this is what we do?
No, it is something that I've been drawn to.
Okay.
Because when you're talking about military, you're talking about body armor, you're talking about ballistics, you're talking about stopping those bullets that are flying around. At least there's some connection to humanitarianism when you're talking about United Nations, because demining is actually you're protecting people's lives, but it's a person. It's maybe I feel it's deeper.
Okay.
is deeper than. I don't know why I say that, because obviously soldiers' lives are really important, but it's just deeper meaning for me.
Okay. That's awesome. Well, that sounds very interesting. And what are you excited about for this conference? We're at the beginning. We've got 2.5 days ahead of us. So what are you excited for?
I think the biggest thing for me, the biggest thrill, is actually meeting other people.
Okay.
I really enjoy meeting people and conversing with them. There was a gentleman there now from Dubai. I was able to swap a contact with him. He gave me a contact, which I believe is a good lead. And I think it's actually to share journeys with people and most importantly, to find out how people actually are. You've got to be, I don't know what the word is, but, you've got to be of us, and caliber is the wrong word. You've got to be a member of EO. You have to be established.
Yes.
So I think it's really important to share, to find out how do people get it, and all different industries. I think it's amazing.
So how did you get into EO?
It was through a friend of a friend.
Okay.
Yeah, they recommended it. Took me 2 years to actually to come and join EO. I think I was a bit nervous to join it. It's one of the when you're and also EO is very different from other organisations.
So how long have you been here? Or
6 months.
6 months. Oh, so you're relatively new.
Yeah,
well, very
new. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. So this is your first EO conference, is that?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to impart or share?
I think one of the subjects that I wanted to talk about is obviously in believing in yourself, but also to never give up hope. And what I wanted to share was I've had so many different journeys since I've been in business. And even when you're at your lowest ebb, you must always know you can turn the corner, that there's a light always at the end of the tunnel. I was just looking through my notes before I came here. In 2018, I was actually my company was going to fold. And it was at a terrible, terrible time in my life. And that evening, that night, I had messages from my children who left messages next to my bed saying, "Mummy, believe in yourself. I know you can do it. You can do it." Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. They were really little. And the next morning, I went to sleep, not really sleeping. But the next morning, I woke up full of, I don't know, I suddenly realized I can do it. I can turn the corner. I can still, even though you have these times that you're facing, I knew I could make it. I just had forgotten how. It was just, I'd lost confidence.
That's awesome. So what do you think made that difference for you?
I honestly think that in order to when you go to your lowest bottom, the lowest ebb, you have to get to the bottom to be able to realize you can rise. So I was at the bottom, and I could either stay at the bottom, which is not a good place to be, or I could actually start having faith. I did pray, and having the people around me who still had faith in me, who still believed in me. And I think that's what made a huge difference to me. Awesome. And the most incredible thing was the next day I received my largest order.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. And that's
awesome.
a true story. Yeah.
That's awesome. So what would you say to someone who they feel that they're at the bottom of the ebb?
I would say to literally to go into a quiet place, to meditate, to be still.
Okay.
There's so many times when we keep running and we keep thinking and we keep trying, all these things keep on going round and round in our minds. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Despair, judging ourselves, being harsh. But just to keep still and surround yourself by love. Okay. I honestly believe that love actually conquers everything.
That's awesome. So to wrap up, if the conference is the power within, how would you put those two things together? How would you connect those two dots?
The power within is very strong. The power within you have to believe in yourself. If you don't, and you've got to act out what your beliefs are. It's no good saying that you believe in yourself. You've actually got to share those beliefs with other people, and you've got to show you're an example to others, so other people can see that power and they can connect with you.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your little 10-minute power podcast.
Thank you.
Your first one.
Yeah.
And enjoy the rest of your conference.